it's me, Jane. Today we're reacting to season 5, episode 17 of Buffy. Last episode was called The Body. It's been a week since I watched episode 16 of Buffy, and it was a well-needed break. At this point, my friends told me that after the episode, it's going to be bangers every day or every episode. So Scotty's sponsor me. Might as well. I think that was probably the episode that I cried the most, way surpassing 222. Because I remember 222 and like 320 was like maybe the episode I like really put my, in 108 of Angel, but like this surpassed. And I feel like every other episode is going to be more and more and more and more building up. But maybe this one's going to be like at least top 5 of not completely, because I was drained. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was drained, and since it was 3 o'clock in the morning, I didn't even want to like stop, take a break. And cause I know that a lot of people was like, you know, you should take a break, like this is an intense emotional episode, and I'm just like, it's 3 a.m. and if I get done, it's gonna be 5 a.m. and then I'm probably not gonna be able to edit for y'all guys. So like I'm putting the back on my shoulders. Right now it's 12 anyways, but last episode was just hectic. Before I even started watching episode 16, I thought that, you know, Joyce got absorbed by Glory, because Glory kept saying that she would do anything to Buffy's family, her mom, and I just assumed that maybe that's what it was, or maybe it was something with her Brian boyfriend date, because like it happened so fast. And I feel like with Joyce and the storyline about the tumor, I feel like it was never done, even though, you know, it was said. But I just feel like even though it was done, within those episodes of the tumor being done, the relationship between Dawn and Buffy ended up becoming more emphasizing on like motherly. And then I feel like it's kind of like a foreshadow when Joyce was in the hospital, I think before her surgery, or maybe during this afterwards. It was like what, 509 or something like that, or 50 or something, when she was like, you know, make sure you protect her when I'm not there. And Lord, did it not. And the thing is that I don't know why I'm shocked. I feel like Buffy does this thing where you don't know who to expect to die. And I got too comfortable with the fact that we're 5 seasons in and the core babes is alive. The core babes, I don't think is going to be dying anytime soon. I think the people that I'm going to have to look out for now, since we're losing Joyce, we just lost Joyce. Tara might be on the agenda. Anya might be on the agenda. Those ones are like the outer ones. Like, they may not be the core like Buffy and Xander and stuff, but they're like, you know, they're like extended lines of them. So now I gotta watch out for them. But last episode, it starts off with Buffy going back to the house. I mean, it's a continuation of basically re-showing you the scene of 5:15 where Buffy comes home. She sees her mom on the couch, laid out, extremely lifeless. And, you know, you get this like close, personalized, like numbing, no noise, no sound, all raw, just one footage film of like, you know, Sarah playing Buffy and her reaction to seeing Joyce dead, right? So she's still processing this, and so she goes calls the cops, I mean the ambulance, whatever the case may be. And while this is happening, you see Buffy like you know how like somebody may be going through the worst experience ever, but the world outside of them continues. And that was one of the most like surreal shots that I didn't talk about because I was so emotional last episode. Was that one of the most surreal shots was showing like the connect, or not like a disconnect between Buffy and the world right now, because she's lost her mom. And you got the people, the kids yelling outside, and like you hear all the commotion outside, and they didn't experience nothing yet of pain. So they're having a blissful life outside of the world of where Buffy's at, while Buffy's experiencing a huge loss. They made a rumor, it is Chrissy made a rumor that, you know, she's crazy and whatever case may be, and she's losing it and she's suicidal. So Dawn's like, she's ruining my life, you know. And her friend, I think it was Lisa, she tries to console her, and she's like, listen, you're good, you're fine, don't believe that, you know, why we take it off, we're going to class. And they find out they're going to art class, and conveniently who's next to her is the guy she has a crush on. They talking, whatever the case may be, and we see Buffy comes in and she tells Dawn, even though Dawn's having, like, you just see like the two emotions, because she's frantic, she's scared, she's nervous, she's sad, or for what Dawn could be feeling, because it's kind of been processing in Buffy's head, but like Dawn is innocent, like she's young, she just got Joyce in a sense, right? And Dawn is so happy, she's talking, and because the guy that she likes kind of like understands her, and Buffy takes her to the hallway and tells her, Joyce is dead, and she breaks down the hallway, right? So that could be something that the school will be end up talking about again. And then we have Xander and Anya, which is definitely one of the most highlights of this episode, is that Anya, she broke down because she didn't like seeing Xander cry, and she didn't like the fact that she was feeling these emotions that she never encountered before, because she's still used to being human. And she was like, why can't Joyce come back? Like, why can't she just get back in her body? And that was yeah, let me just not even before I like fucking start tearing up. But all my kids were just freaking out. During this time, we go back to the hospital. I'm just gonna speed it up because we're talking for a long time. They go to the hospital, get some more information about what happened to Joyce and how she died, and that her death was painful, just like how the people from the ambulance were saying. Dawn, she's curious. She wants to see the actual body, so she goes and sneaks in back. And conveniently enough, a freaking vampire is up there resurrecting. So while Dawn is trying to find Joyce's body, the vampire is easing behind her. Buffy gets a feeling, because she's like, why is Dawn taking so long to get here? She goes and checks, and then she kills the vampire. And Dawn realized that she pulled the cover off of Joyce's body, and she saw Joyce. And it ends like that. So that was my episode 16 review. Overview, summary. So anyways, let's dive in. We got caskets. Oh yeah, trust me, we do gotta bury my good sis Joyce. Let me get these tissues out. I will never be free from Buffy. I won't be free from my child. Lord, no.
Did you find something?
What, the casket?
This one.
It's a fine choice. It speaks of your deep feeling for the deceased.
A deep feeling for the deceased? Can I even feel that, sir?
No, it's not that. It's just...
her mom is gone.
What if, Mom? It's just... I'm serious. You shouldn't have to deal with this stuff.
Right.
If you'd like a few more minutes.
This is really happening. Like, are you serious?
They're nice. What about an announcement? People are going to be expecting a wake after the burial unless we say something. She said that potlucks are depressing enough as it is. She said that? When?
No.
We had a talk about what she wanted. In case. She never said anything to me. I'm all phoned out. Were you? Oh, unless it's my dad.
Oh, your dad not even here? Trash.
Yeah.
Right.
Your dad's still AWOL, huh?
The number he left for us in Spain is no good.
Spain?
I've left messages everywhere. Gonna come back here?
You talking about the move?
I don't know. I guess so. How about at the wake?
Oh, Dawn is like, she's gonna blow it.
I don't want to be.
Buffy ain't listening right now.
Can I go to Willow's tomorrow after the service?
Okay. I guess.
If you want to.
This sucks. It sucks. It sucks because Buffy got to pull on like the big girl pants while Dawn is like slowly losing
stop
it.
by my mom's first. Been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah,
I
I just might stop by your mom's too. Well, I'm not going to my place.
Yeah, we don't.
People are session. That's a choice. Like you care about her.
Okay.
Well, they were best friends, but whatever.
Care? I liked the lady. Understand, monkey boy? She was decent. She didn't put on airs.
Steak.
Just let him drop off these flowers at this point. Dang,
Believable.
you could have gave them
The
to
guy thinks he
Willow.
could put on a big show and con Buffy into being his sex monkey.
Well, he already got a sex monkey, sadly. But this is
He didn't
serious.
leave a card.
Like, I'll give him that for Joyce, you know. Y'all want to kill me? Don't do what you do.
Our sister, Joyce Summers.
This is so annoying.
And dust to dust. his countenance upon her, and
Dawn's kind of ready to go. Can we take her with us?
I'm gonna need y'all to leave this grave site right now. I'm gonna need
What
you to
about
leave this
you?
grave
We
site
can
right
wait
now.
if you...
And I'm just like so out of it right now already that there's supposed to be somebody that's going to be it's a mass version, and is Joyce still going to be showing up like as a ghost cameo because it's not even simmering in my head yet. Joyce going to show up from the grave and be like, hey Buffy.
I'm sorry. I couldn't come sooner.
Oh, Dom. I wish I could... The only thing is, it'll get better, I promise.
Well, for me.
You don't know that.
Just
Sure she
kidding.
does. You're saying? Don't forget, no. You
bitches.
You make a place for her in your heart.
You bitches.
It's so... Hey, we don't have to talk about this now. You could just go to sleep. No.
What do you want to do?
Great.
Don't say great.
What are you up for?
What do you want to do?
You guys are witches.
Bring my mom back.
And
You want us to teach you something?
No, boo.
Like a glamour, or
No,
I
boo.
could make a stuffed animal dance.
Just want you to bring Joyce back.
I want
To
to
bring my mom
bring
back.
Mom back.
Yeah. Which, once again, not mad at her. I don't know if there is a spell, but Dawn is valid. What?
Yeah.
Grieving
it was
sex?
more intense.
It's because of Joyce.
I knew it.
Again, I say, huh?
Well, I just think I understand sex more now.
You never did before, boo?
It's not just about two bodies smooshing together. About making life.
Right, when
Making a baby?
two people are much older and way richer
Yeah, 'cause y'all
and far less
20.
stupid.
A 20.
Life could come out of our love and our smooshing, and that's beautiful.
It is.
It all makes me feel like we're a part of something bigger.
This growth, this
Yeah.
Aya growth is wow. I heard and these emotions and how that emotion, let alone
Of
skyrocket,
course
is
you want to
something
bring
else.
your mother back, and I wish we could, but it's not possible.
Why? You guys,
Well,
you make things float and disappear,
But we
and
don't mess with life and death. Dawn,
you said books. Why would you
I
even tell her
guess-
that?
the spells backfire? That's not the point.
You
That's
get-
not the point.
You
The
can't.
point
Yeah,
is
boo.
it's
You have
bad.
ideas.
to have taken an oath if they didn't know they could do it.
Oh no.
Maybe they could, but we can't. She's right, Dawn.
Yeah, you're not even there on that
It's
level
too
yet.
dangerous.
Dawn said, if you're not gonna do it, you just said you were gonna do it. Why didn't you do it? I mean, I understand it, so like, I'm not gonna sit here and give Dawn a whole lecture about it. Actually, here, you're lying to me.
Brutal.
Wait a
It's
minute.
tomorrow that I'm worried about.
What's tomorrow?
Me.
That's exactly what I don't know.
I love them for eternity. I'm
Up
sorry.
until now.
I'm supposed to be grieving, and this is where I am. I'm a sadistic whore.
Everybody expects me to know how to do it. I can stick wood in vampires. But Mom was the strong one in real life. I had just gotten there 10 minutes earlier.
You couldn't stop that, Buffy.
You said they told you it wouldn't have made a difference.
Like, you couldn't have done anything, but she's
I
gonna blame
didn't even
herself.
start CPR until they told me.
Buffy, don't blame
I
yourself.
felt
Buffy,
it'd be okay if it was just me I had to worry about.
You gotta get back home, boo.
I can stay in town as long as you want me.
Will you?
That's forever.
Oh,
That's a bad idea.
don't do it. 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 You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I don't care what the choice is gonna be. You hear that Bangel thing that's playing?
I'm so grateful that you came, Angel. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it through the night.
Come to you. The news of your relationship with the Slayer.
We don't have a relationship.
You attempted to court her.
And why would I share that with the most unstable one?
Time is running short, sir.
I won't help her find the key. I would never do that to an innocent.
An innocent? The key? That's an interesting choice of words.
No, that's not what I
understand, sir. I'm sorry to have...
Do you understand what's going to happen if she finds the key? How many people are going to die?
Please, I heard nothing.
I can't.
Kill him, Ben.
Don't you see?
Kill him, Ben. Kill
I
him.
can't.
You know, leaving
I didn't
Dawn
know
in
if
this
you wanna go
room
home or
is going to have her look and see our magic books.
Giles said he'd pick.
I'm just going to drop this idea of resurrection. Y'all have a storm coming. Dawn ain't dumb. You pulled out that book. Willow, is Willow trying to help her? Because Willow was intrigued. Willow wanted to. She was thinking about whether there was a resurrection spell.
Resurrection.
She deliberately
Controversy born.
showed her that book. Willow, can we talk in private, please? Is it show her the precautions of what to do? I love her.
And
I love her. I love her.
most of our more potent texts and potions are all.
And he's telling her this too?
Money? She gets to fondle the money? Customer.
Get the customer.
Hello,
baby.
customer.
She's about to see some of them shits in a book bag. Oh, she a classified bad bitch. And I'm not mad at her not one bit. Alright, does she even know what she's grabbing though? Or she just grabbing like yeah, or she's grabbing because the last 4 books at the bottom of the shelf look the same, so then he hasn't seen her upstairs. Giles. That store is small as fuck. I know you don't see Dawn right there, right? It's only 3 of y'all in this Dawn store.
Territory.
Oh yeah.
It's bad news.
Spike. I wasn't.
I know
He was,
good
miss.
and well what you're up to. I'm not going to tell little bit.
He's not, but you can't do that.
Doing this.
Do you now? Enlighten me.
Spike. I'm not stupid. You're like stalking my sister.
Drop a
Yeah,
red
I think he's doing it more so for
If you don't want credit,
Joyce as well,
why are you helping me?
because he cared about Joyce too.
Just
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of.
You pointless, stupid lump! Oh,
It's supposed. It had to happen at some point.
jeez! You rope stud! You're my man!
Girl, he's about to die.
It could have been a log or a bicycle bumper, whatever, am I right?
What, ma'am? Oh, he did his own.
Get him.
can't say as I am. Look, we came here because...
It's crazy, isn't it?
What?
I mean, I'd swear.
This one's mom kicked it a few days back.
Kicked it. You couldn't say
Oh.
died.
I'm so sorry.
The fact that he knew what kicked it
Wondering
means.
what's to be done about it.
Your mother's a good candidate, at least. Strong DNA.
Right.
What the fuck do you mean candidate for? You know who you remind me of? You remind me of that guy from Toy Stories 2, I think. That was like
gathered
revamping
some ingredients.
Woody.
But
We'll need an image of your mother. A photo, a painting.
We got that.
no problem.
We got that stat.
Once you get all the ingredients together, anything goes wrong, the only way to reverse the spell is to destroy the image of your mother, understand?
Oh,
I'll do it right.
Dawn.
It's a tricky spell, girl.
Right, you don't have magical
I
experience.
can't say forget a little off.
Miss
But
wait.
she'll still be my mother,
Sis, she might come back.
won't she?
She might come back with no skin on her face. Are you really with us sit here and play games right now, Dawn? And you're doing it by yourself.
Good.
7 minutes left, and I'm
Let me know how it goes.
nervous. I'm nervous. His eyes is black. I mean, girl, he is a demon. Come on now. I don't know why you shocked. Why is she shocked? Like, you know, you see like vampires and everything else. You saw the tail, and now she's still shook. All right. Dawn getting on her Buffy tease because she said, "Get on now."
Buffy.
Right? I was like, she channeling her inner Buffy for that one. You can get a
Can't
couple.
get to the eggs unless
Get
it
2
moves.
of them. Let me stop.
No
1
way.
for 2.
I'll make it.
Spike, you sure?
Ready.
Dawn, get 2 of them. Put them in your backpack. Put them in your backpack.
Hey, get away from us!
Get out. Get out. Get out. All right. Oh,
I can't. Mom.
It's too dangerous.
Dawn, how you drop that fucking egg? That's what I told her to get 2. See, I told her to get 2. You better hold that like you never had it before. Dawn, why are you still looking at the fucking alien?
Osiris.
God damn, that was the dumb thing she
Giver of
just did though.
darkness.
She just.
Take her.
You didn't even run though. You didn't even think to run back.
God.
I swear to God, if Joyce comes back, this figure is somebody getting their ass
Flesh.
beat.
Breath. Beg of you.
But the thing is that
Return to me.
Dawn is so intrigued on doing this, and I'm just like, girl, everybody saw her literally dead. Like, what are you going? How are you going to explain that? That means she can't be able to work.
That's new.
It is.
Yeah. I figured life goes by so fast.
Listen,
What?
I think Willow's doing it also
What
to
happened
distract
in
her.
History of Witchcraft? It isn't there?
Look at her acting like, you know, you can't lie, Willow. You can't lie to save yourself.
Dawn resurrection spells and potions.
Willow,
But I didn't. I mean,
you didn't.
hey, how'd you know that? I don't know, but God, what
Terry,
else?
you
did
didn't
she
catch
do?
on to that slip.
Nothing. She took nothing else. But maybe she did, and we should
Go to
probably
her.
look.
It's too late.
Because who knows? Breath.
Stop that spell, Buffy,
Yours
now.
eternally. Bone, flesh, breath. I beg.
She's coming home. She's gonna come home. Not the same. Bet? You wanna bet?
You have Bone. He told me her DNA. Who told you? Who helped you? Nobody let me go. You have to stop it. I don't care if she...
You don't care if she what? Cause look at here she go.
Like you, Buffy. I don't have any bone. That's not true.
You don't.
Yes, it is. How can you even think that? How can I not?
What are you doing, Dawn?
Pride. You've just been running around like it's been some big chore or something.
Dawn, now you got me
Cleaning up
fucked
after
up.
Mom's.
Dawn, are you serious?
I have to do these things because
If she don't, she's gonna break
when
down.
I stop,
You just want her to, what you want her to do? Do this?
I'm trying.
Right? Like, Dawn didn't even sit here for a minute and think, oh my God, my 20-year-old sister has to make a funeral.
Well, who's gonna be if I'm not?
Right.
Huh, Dawn?
No,
It
Dawn.
didn't.
Because,
I couldn't let you see me.
yeah, go ahead, Buffy. It's time for y'all to
Oh,
talk.
God.
Mommy.
Buffy.
No, Buffy, not. If it is, wait. Yeah. Lord, I cannot. Yeah, that almost got me. That almost got me. That one almost got me. I think there is... I don't know how to say this. I feel like there's just so much going on in this episode that I honestly don't even know what to say. I feel like, no, I don't even know where to start. Like, my brain is actually like, it's tightening as we speak, because you watch two people, you watch a perception, the perspective of both Buffy and Dawn. You're watching an adult, a young adult, and then you're watching a teenager handle the grief of losing their mom, right? And for me, I understand both sides per usual. I feel like this may be another make everybody hate Dawn, because I feel like I heard that a lot of people don't like her because of the dumb things she do. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that she's a teenager. She's a 14, 15-year-old girl who is literally finding out new things about herself every day. She found out that she was a key. She found out that she wasn't real. She lost her mom. She just encountered glory. And then she gets this glimmer of hope from Willow that she can possibly resurrect her mom back. That's not, I mean, yes, maybe a dumb thing because of the consequences, but she's 15. She wants everything back normal. She wants everything back to normal. She wants to see her mom again. She wants to be the same way, even if it's not gonna make logical sense, because if her mom does resurrect, they're gonna be like, bitch, we saw you get buried. How did you come back alive? Who buried you? Who dug you up? This is not possible. Like, this is something that, like I said in the last episode, is something that's it's like something that actually happens in real life. And no matter the supernatural abilities for it, it's so real that like supernatural stuff can't save it. Now, to be honest, you know, if anything, they could have done a spell to get it, but they said it's gonna make it worse. And to be honest, I feel like spells is that thing where it's like a dice. You know, I mean, not even it's like head or tails. You know, 50-50. It can be good or bad. And with Dawn, there is something she does towards the end of the episode that kind of annoys me as well. I'm not going to sit here and lie now before the emotion warriors come at me, because I understand emotions. I always give excuses to a degree, but I understand Dawn. I understand the frustration she has, because she's still processing this as well. And like I said before, like with Buffy, yes, Dawn is right because Buffy is pushing her away, but at the end of the day, like, people grieve different ways. Dawn assumed that everything relied to her when that's not the case. Dawn, you're not the only one that's processing this loss. Dawn, you're not the one picking the casket. Dawn, you're not the one paying the bill to get the fucking basket. Dawn, you're not the one sending and calling people and inviting them and telling them that your mom died. Dawn, you're not the one that's going to college. I think Buffy didn't go to college. I think she took a break. Well, she did. She is in college because she was just she was beating a vampire up, imagining it as the professor. Buffy also has to slay. Buffy also had to protect you because you're the key. You can't just sit here and expect Buffy to like, you already know Buffy's strong. You already know that Buffy puts on a strong face. You already know Buffy act this way because you always talking about how Buffy acted with Angel and this and this and this, and you didn't think she's going to put on a strong face? You just said, how would y'all live y'all life after, like, how would y'all be in the house afterwards? Who is going to protect us? Buffy has to, because your dad's not picking up. Do you not know all those things put on Buffy's shoulders? And I feel like there's this severe pattern where there's always a time where some character, some way, some form never knows how Buffy feels, or always assumes that they're the problem for her when there's so many other problems that Buffy deals with besides this thing. And for me, what pissed me off towards the end of the episode was that the slap wasn't really necessary, but I feel like Buffy got frustrated because, like, how are you going to sit here and try to tell me who I am? The slap, debatable. I'm against violence, which is why I'm like, you know, but like, girl, Dawn, shut up. I feel like Dawn does this thing where she, like, even though she's a teenager and she's young and she's, you know, she's reckless, she's done some dumb things. I'm not gonna say a lie either. She's been touching the corners of death, if I can be honest, if I say so myself. You know, some of the things may work out in her favor, which is why your people were like, well, you know, if it wasn't for her, this and this and this, like when they did the thing about how if Buffy didn't tell her about the key, this wouldn't happen. The thing is that when she hears things, she rashly reacts. And when things don't go her way, she rashly reacts. So it's a win-win lose-lose situation. You know, Dawn found out that she was the key. Decided to tell everybody in the fucking hospital she was the key. Sat there when Ben told her to leave. And still stayed there to where Glory got her and almost killed her. She snuck into the thing to find out about herself, which I'm not even going to get mad at her about that because she was suspicious and I also violated her reasoning for that. But she knew the spell could backfire. And I mean, I'm going to excuse her for this because who wouldn't want to bring their family member back? You know, that's why I'm excusing her for this. But she acted like Buffy had to, like, kiss her ass or, like, fully break down in front of her to prove that she's feeling the guilt and sadness of losing her mom. Like, Miss Mamas, I didn't see you break down tired crying either. I mean, I guess she didn't see Buffy cry at all, but, like, you don't know what Buffy's going through. You just thought that, like, Buffy was supposed to just plan a funeral and be like, yeah, Dawn. Like, come on. Next thing, we're going to talk about Ben. It's going to be quick and cute. Ben, the fact that you fucking slipped. So he did remember what he heard. Which is, that answers my question. Ben stabbed his man and didn't stab him hard enough. They kill him. Ben, fuck you. Okay, you can get out of my face. Now she knows that the key is a human, which I mean, it's 5 episodes left. I've expected it. I already knew it was going to come. I low-key just thought she was going to just figure it out, but I mean, that's probably the best way to find it out, to be honest, because how else could you find out that the key was a person? So, Ben, you did it for plot reasons, but other than that, F you. Now, let's talk about the main thing before I get into the best topics of this episode. Willow. What are you talking about? Willow, what? Now, I think if we're really going to blame the actions of Willow, if we really want to blame the actions of Dawn today, let's blame the real person today. Willow. I don't know what Willow thought when she did this process of letting Dawn get the book. I don't know what she thought, because yes, you helped Dawn find a resurrection spell, but you didn't help her. You just gave Dawn a magic book like 10 episodes ago, whatever, but she hasn't done spells. She hasn't had experience. Haven't we always been told, or haven't we always been talked about how there's certain magic things you can't do unless you're at a certain level of magic, which is why when they were getting interviewed in 312, the people were like, what level of witchery y'all are? And it was like, are you at level 5? So why did you think, Willow, that like Dawn was just gonna read this book and be fine? And the thing is that did you not know that there's gonna be resurrection spells in there? There ain't no book where it tells you the pros and cons of a spell. I know it's not. Willow literally could have just left it alone. Why would Willow think giving that book to this Miss Lady would resolve her problems? Now, I understand that Willow was going to give her that book because she assumed that Dawn would read the book and read the resurrection and be like, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. But you don't know Dawn. Dawn snuck and finessed the book and the Dawn thing with the help of Spike to find out that she was the key. She snuck out of the birthday party to get there, to the hospital. She snuck out and put the fucking room on fire. You don't think Dawn is capable of doing anything else? I feel like this whole episode, everybody was just out of character because what the dumbass decisions everybody was doing. You mean to tell me that Giles was just not looking around he literally left her at the certain area in the room. He comes back, she's not there, and then he sees her by the step and he doesn't question anything? Maybe I'm just looking too far into it. Maybe I just need to stop thinking. But like, that doesn't make sense. Like, huh? Or maybe they're just saying that she's so sneaky because she's a teenager, and other older people don't realize. Maybe, I'll give you that. And then Tara, and you mean Tara? I know Tara's smart too. How did Tara not figure out that Willow was lying when she slipped up and said, I didn't mean... Now, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I can't remember every episode, every incident, every vision clearly. But I don't know if there ever was a time where, when Willow tried to lie and say that she didn't look at that girl in the club, and Tara looked at her, and Tara was like, and Willow trying to lie. She knew at that instant that she was saying bullshit. So how did she not put together at this moment that Willow was stuttering? You mean tell me they've been dating this long and Tara don't know how Willow be lying? Or that Willow stutters and she like stumbles over her words when she lies? How you don't know that? Like maybe I'm just acting like maybe I need to stop looking into things. Maybe Bangel. I'm gonna do Buffy last because she is obviously might be a shorter or longer topic. I don't really know. I don't know what to tell y'all. The thing to me is that like it's just shocking. I don't know if I expected Buffy and Angel to still keep connections. I mean, I guess because they made turns in season 4. But like, I've never thought they would have had this point where they would drop anything for each other. I mean, I feel like I knew, but like, I didn't know they were going to really pull it on me. The fact that he pulled her up and they talked, and Buffy wanted him to stay forever, and then she's like, I told you, and I want to indicate that as I told you that, like Buffy would take the relationship automatically right back if he stayed. Like, she found comfort in his lips. Like, I'm gonna be Bangel through and through. I'm sorry, y'all. At this point, I'm sorry if y'all came here to see me do something else I'm a real one. I'm a Bangel stan. Number one. Bangel stands, we're here. Bangel stands, rise up. Bangel hands. Leave me heart emojis if y'all are Bangels, just so I can know where my babies is at. Let's talk about Buffy. Buffy, once again, I'm gonna be Buffy number one stan, Buffy number one defender, Buffy number one team, Buffy number one supremacist. I'm already told you that. I think I already know. Everything about Buffy makes me cry because she goes through so much and she has the world on her shoulders to the point where it's honestly baffling in some degree. And even though there may be times where I'm supposed to see other people's sides before hers, most of the time I try to, and to a degree where I'm like, you know what, fuck this. And with the Dawn thing and her thing, that was when I was like trying to definitely explain both sides. But it kills me because, like, for me, I'm like, what do y'all expect? Because we watch Buffy and how she stays strong for the family, and that, you know, when she was crying in the kitchen before, Dawn has never seen Buffy break down. Like Dawn thinks that she's losing Buffy as well because of Buffy pushing her away, but the truth is that, like I said in the Dawn section, is that Buffy is literally carrying the world on her shoulders. She has to bury her mom, pick up clothes for her mom, pick up flowers for her mom, maybe make out the little menu that says sunrise and sunset, you know, the date, email, call, page people about Joyce dying, trying to come into contact with her father who was avoiding her, probably continue college, slay, protect if Joyce is if Gloria's going to attack anybody. She has a lot on her shoulders right now, and the fact that, like, it would seem to be minimized because of that, I'm just like, get out of here. Buffy goes through so much and she still puts on a strong face every day, and it's never enough. It's never enough. It's either she does too much and she worries. If she doesn't worry, she's not worrying enough. That's the thing that ties in with Riley, and now it's tied in with Dawn right now, is that if she asks us about how people, if she asks if it's okay for her to feel some type of way, or if she asks, you know, maybe things will be different, she need to relax. Everything's cool, everything's calm. Then when she is remaining calm for the sake of everybody else, it's, you're avoiding me. We're not connecting anymore. And I hate that. And that's annoying. So yeah. But anyways, that was my season 5, episode 17 reaction to Buffy. Clearly you see that I dissected a lot more than usual, because now we're at the stake where we can't make mistakes. We're hitting the 5 episode mark where we're about to fight Glory. And I'm gonna need all my babies to be top tier. If y'all couldn't even notice Dawn doing these sneak things, Lord knows if you're gonna be sleeping able to see Glory do these sneaky things. Now Glory knows that it's gonna be a human, so now she's gonna be looking at everybody that Buffy interacts with, because now she's 100% sure that the key is somebody that Buffy protecting. So now she's gonna be looking into these people and interactions, and she might deliberately go after every one of them within this last 5 episode mark, you know. But anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Buffy reactions. Patreon will be linked for 4 extended reactions to Buffy, Angel, and Sailor Moon. Twitter and Discord will be linked so you can check me out for future updates or talk to me about this episode. Till next time, make sure to be safe. Peace.